The story of Kemi Badenoch's alleged Stanford admission is shaping up to be more than a curiosity about a CV footnote. It's becoming a potential moment of political reckoning. The claim is simple but powerful. Badenoch has often said that at 16, she was offered a place in a partial scholarship to study pre-med at Stanford University, yet Stanford doesn't offer medicine to undergraduates, and pre-med is not a degree but rather a track taken with another course. What is more, the admissions officer at the time, John Reeder, has gone on record to say unequivocally that no such offer was ever made and that the university did not admit a Nigerian student with financial aid in that period. His words cut sharply. The answer is that we did not do so. Badenoch's defence has been characteristically defiant. She insists she remembers receiving the letters, recalls her SAT's success, and accuses the Guardian of engaging in hearsay rather than focusing on what she calls the government's woeful record. But the problem here is not about memory, it's about credibility. Politicians cannot afford to embroider their own narratives. If there is even a suspicion of invention, it corrodes public trust. The Financial Times has suggested bluntly that this might be the best way to get rid of Badenoch. For her rivals inside the Conservative Party, already uneasy with her uncompromising style, this is a gift. A scandal that is simple to explain, easily weaponized and rooted not in complex policy failure, but in personal integrity. The danger for Badenoch is not that voters will pore over Stanford's admissions history, but that the phrase "made up her CV" will stick. One must also notice the double standard in play. Angela Rayner, under fire over stamp duty arrangements, has been accused of hypocrisy, but has not been shown to have broken any laws. Rachel Reeves has been criticised for exaggerating her CV, yet has survived. The question is whether Badenoch, a woman of colour, leading a battered Conservative Party, will be treated with equal fairness, or whether the Tory Boys Club will seize this as a moment to pull her down. Nigel Farage has already mocked her, predicting she has a 50-50 chance of being ousted by Christmas. Labour and the Liberal Democrats scent blood, pressing her to come clean. Even academics and admissions coaches in the US are lining up to call the story implausible, and this creates a storm of consensus against her. And the timing is perilous. Badenoch is trying to reset Tory energy policy by promising to drill every last drop of oil from the North Sea, presenting herself as the leader who has the courage to defy net zero dogma. Yet, the attention has shifted away from her platform and back to her own personal integrity. And for the Conservatives, this is existential. Do they hold the line and risk their leader bleeding credibility day by day, or do they act quickly as the FT advises and kill off Badenoch's leadership before the damage becomes terminal? The Tory instinct is usually for slow-motion political death, but there is a ruthless logic here. A party already hemorrhaging support cannot afford a leader accused of fantasy on something as basic as her academic record. The lesson is broader. In politics today, narrative is everything. A single implausible boast, even one made decades ago, can topple a leader. If Badenoch falls, it will not be because her policies on energy are ridiculous or on migration. It will be because she lost the battle over trust. She cannot be believed. And in politics, once that is gone, nothing else can stand up straight.